What's up, YouTube people? It is Maxine here, and welcome to day 23 of isolation. So Tyler and I stayed up pretty late. Well, he stayed up way later than I did last night, but I stayed up until almost 3 a.m. We started watching Hell's Kitchen, which I've never seen it. Like, I've heard of it and everything, obviously, but had never seen it. And yeah, we watched a couple episodes and then I was like, okay, I have to go to bed. Okay, so I just swept and mopped the kitchen, so that should take not too terribly long to dry. I also need to vacuum, which the vacuum cleaner is in the bedroom, or not the bedroom, the office. So I'm just gonna have to wait on that and wait until everything dries so I can go through. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous because we have seen 2 cockroaches in the past 2 days in the apartment. I've never seen cockroaches here before. We called the office because they typically spray every couple of months, so that way you don't have this issue, especially with like this being more of like a communal living area, I guess you could say, like all these apartments in together. So she said that they were sewer roaches. I'm just as disgusted as you are. Basically, she said that they can't get any exterminators out, that I guess they're not working during this time of the pandemic. So she said that we need to take bleach and pour it down the drains of our sinks. So this apartment too, I don't know what's up with it. Like, so our kitchen sink does not have a garbage disposal, right? So usually you can kind of break stuff up, let it go down. Like if there's food in there, you have to dig it out. I'm about to get like really personal with you all, but I'm gonna just be honest. This apartment complex is very interesting. Like I said, I had never seen roaches until, well, last night was the first time I saw it, but the night before Tyler had seen one. And like you guys know, I've seen a couple spiders, also for some reason in the bathroom, right? Nowhere near food, nothing like that. It's not like, oh, you're dirty and disgusting, that's why you have these problems. Like, there were ants in the bathroom. I don't understand how or why. So I went ahead and I put in like an ant trap where basically they eat and then they go back to their home and they murder their family. That's how it works. They poison everybody. Well, while doing some research online, back to the cockroaches. Back to the cockroaches. Basically, they're saying that it really freaks me out even saying this, that they like to hide during the day. And that typically they like messy areas, and typically they like to be under your sink. Well, as you guys have seen, I've cleaned like most of my apartment. That's not an issue. The one messy, like cluttered, I would say, it's not like dirty and disgusting, it just has a lot of stuff in it, is under my kitchen sink. And I'm terrified. I'm in the process of trying to pull things out, and I'm really scared that I'm gonna come face to face with an intruder. And I don't know if I'm ready for this, but, and it's weird because it's like I have extra, like, you know, collect grocery bags and have them under there. I have cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, like all that kind of stuff. So I'm really nervous to go in and pull everything out. But also, it just seems kind of weird because the 2 intruders that we have found have been in the living room. Like the first one, let me explain. I'm like so cautious of everywhere I step, I'm kind of freaking out. So Tyler said he heard a squeaking noise like a mouse and that there was a cockroach in that closet. Yay. And then last night when we were watching movies, you can see my shoes over there. I see a cockroach going across over there, and I'm like, kill it! Get rid of it! Both of us have never experienced like these kinds of issues before, and both of us are really like grossed out and freaked out. So I'm trying to just do an extra clean of everything to make sure that we don't find any more friends, but also it's really stressful because I don't know how to kill them and take care of them. Everyone's saying like, oh, you can do these homemade remedies and stuff, but you really should get a exterminator. So anyways, I'm gonna try to go ahead and clean out underneath the sink. That's why I like made sure I swept in here, I mopped, I'm gonna vacuum. I mean, I wiped the countertops down yesterday, the kitchen table, like, I'm trying to make sure everything's clean, and they're still like, I just don't know where they're at. And I really just truly want to believe that they came from the front door because they were in the living room, like they snuck through. But I don't know, because of what our apartment manager told us. I'm just really freaked out right now. Okay, so I cleaned out underneath the sink in there. I did find one very dead bug, but that was it. So I did vacuum under there because I was really scared. But I noticed, I probably should have showed you before I put everything back in there. So there's boards placed down on the bottom, like you would normally see on the bottom of a cabinet, but those come up and the original ones are under there, which are really gross. And then there's a cutout hole, and then the very back of the wall there's like a cutout, so you could potentially go to the like flooring underneath if you reached back behind there. And I could not bring myself to reach in there because it's not just a, oh, let me lift this up and you can look. It's like you'd have to reach your hand in there, and I just could not. I couldn't get myself to do it. It freaked me out too much. I put some of that spicy mix in there and then a little bit of the chicken flavoring. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat that, and then I have some sweet tea in there that I'm drinking as well. All right, so Tyler was just here on his lunch and we checked the mail, and look what came in. The Five Nights at Freddy's, the Freddy Files, which this is supposed to have more information based off of like the first series of books. This I did not buy because it's like I think it's an interactive like book thing, and I just really wasn't interested. So I have this to read. This is the second one to the new series that I bought. I haven't read the first one yet. I love, it's paperback, but like look at the 3D like detailing. That is so freaking cool. Oh, I got my snack already. I'm going to eat and watch some Netflix, I think.